What's up YouTube, Saf here on Super Saf TV, and this is my hands-on review of the SkyStreamX for Android TV box. Now, for those of you unfamiliar with Android TV boxes and Android TV sticks, they're basically an alternative to things like the Chromecast, the Apple TV and Roku boxes, but they offer the full Android experience, pretty much the full Android experience on your television set. Now, the SkyStreamX 4 currently offers some of the best specs out there in terms of Android TV boxes. And one of the key things on here is that it comes pre-installed with the XBMC player, as well as more than 50 of the most popular add-ons. So you're not going to have to go in and do these yourself. They all come pre-installed and it's very much intended for plug and play use. Now, before starting the video, just to mention that I am going to be doing a giveaway of one of these in my next video. So if you do want to see how to enter for that one, be sure to subscribe and you'll see when that video is live. So without any further ado, let's get started on the full review. So looking at what you actually get inside the box, you've got your SkyStreamX for TV box itself. Then you've got some user manuals, an HDMI cable which is going to be used to connect the device to your television set. And you've also got a remote control. So now this is quite a basic remote control which you should be able to use to control the device. Now, having a quick look around the SkyStreamX 4 at the front, you've got a power light, and this is going to also act as your infrared sensor. On the left hand side you don't actually have anything, and on the right hand side you've got a full-size SD card slot. Now the back is where you've got all your ports. So you've got two full-size USB ports, an HDMI port, an Ethernet port so you can directly connect this onto the internet as well as over Wi-Fi. You've got an AV out as well as an optical audio out, and finally you've got your power input. Now, setup is very easy. You simply connect this to your television with the HDMI cable provided, and you can power it up using the AC adapter. You can't actually power this via USB like other Android TV sticks, but this is quite a powerful box, so that's understandable. You need a decent amount of power to get this running. Now, connecting onto Wi-Fi is very straightforward. You can just go in and do that straight away. And the interface is a custom interface on top of Android KitKat 4.4.2. So this does come with KitKat, not Jelly Bean like lots of other Android TVs do. Now, the interface is very easy to use. They've customized this for use with the remote, and it's going to be really useful for your media playback. Now, you do have lots of pre-installed apps, which is great. But the key thing here is the XBMC player, which comes with more than 50 of the most popular add-ons, including Mashup, NaviX and Nice Films. And it works absolutely great. Now, the remote control is pretty basic and it's going to get you through most usage absolutely fine. But if you do want to use more of the Android features such as web browsing, and you are going to be doing some typing, then I would recommend getting a wireless remote or keyboard, and that will definitely make life a lot more easier. The other option is to get an app that's going to let you use your smartphone as a remote control. The one I use is called Droid Mode. So the way this works is pretty simple. You install the server on the TV box and then you install the client on your smartphone. After that, it uses your Wi-Fi connection to let these two talk to each other, and then you can remotely control the TV box from your smartphone. Now, Droid Mode isn't free. You do have to purchase it. It's roughly about £1.60 or $2.50, so not much at all. And it's definitely worth it overall for what it offers. You are going to be able to do typing and things on your Android TV much more easily. Now, in terms of performance, you've got some very high specs here. You've got a quad-core 2 GHz Cortex A9 processor, an octa-core Mali 450 GPU, 2 GB of DDR3 RAM, and you've also got 8 GB of onboard storage. Now, this is the sort of benchmark results that you can expect, and it also outputs at 4K, so clearly you've got some nice specs here to be able to output at 4K. I've only got a 1080p screen, so I've not been able to test 4K, but 1080p has been absolutely fine. Now, what you'll mainly be using this device for is media consumption, so video playback. And video playback on this thing is absolutely great. 720p and 1080p videos work absolutely fine, whether that be through the XBMC player or another streaming player such as YouTube, Netflix or anything, as well as physical files that you play off your SD card or USB stick, such as MKV, MP4, AVI, FOV. All of these formats worked absolutely fine, smooth, no issues that I found, and it's definitely one of the fastest Android TV boxes that I've used when it comes to playing back video. Now, you can also download the players as well, so you don't have to use the ones that come with this. MX Player is my favorite player, and that pretty much plays anything that you throw at it. Now, because this does run Android, you can download apps from the Play Store, so you can get Chrome on here and do some web browsing. Once again, it is quite useful to have a keyboard if you are doing this. You can also check out your social media, so Facebook, Twitter and things. If you want to see albums on screen, those work absolutely fine. Now in terms of gaming, you can download lots of games on here. Pretty much all the games I tried on here do work. One thing you do have to bear in mind is that Android games are made for touchscreen devices, so they are optimized for a full touchscreen experience. So that's something you do have to bear in mind. They're not going to work as you would expect them to do on your tablet or smartphone. But there are lots of games out there which let you use a controller, so you can actually get a Bluetooth physical controller, or you can use something like the Droid Mode, which does have a controller option on there. It did take some time to configure, but once you had it started, you can go ahead and play some games. Here's Dead Trigger 2, and it seemed to work pretty well. I'm personally not that much of a gamer, but if you are, then it'll be worth looking into this a little bit more. Now in terms of doing video calling, I tried Hangouts on here and it worked absolutely fine. Here's my brother who didn't want to show his face, but Hangouts worked absolutely fine on here. I just connected my Microsoft webcam. I'm not sure which ones are compatible or not. This one seemed to work absolutely fine with Hangouts. With Skype, I did get a video feed and I could receive calls, but I couldn't make a video call. Now I don't know if this does come down to my webcam, but I personally use Hangouts more myself anyway, and that seemed to work fine. Now in terms of beaming content from your smartphone to this via Miracast, this works fine as well. You can get your smartphone connected onto this pretty easily, and you can watch your images and videos directly from your smartphone onto your television set, which is a very, very useful thing. Now, I tried this with Android, it seemed to work quite well, but apparently this also works with AirPlay, so it does work with Apple devices. I've not had a chance to test this myself. Now finally, looking at the price, you can actually pick this up for $175 from the SkyStream website directly. Now they ship to pretty much anywhere, so if you are thinking of getting one of these, then I definitely recommend you go onto their website and work out your shipping costs and things and see how much it's going to work out for yourself. So there we have it, the SkyStreamX for Android TV box. Overall, I think this is definitely one of the best Android TV boxes that you can buy at the moment. Yes, it is at the higher end of the price bracket of Android TV boxes, but for that price, you are getting some of the best specs out there. I mean, this thing exports at up to 4K, which is absolutely insane. And the fact that you get the XBMC player with all those add-ons pre-installed, so you're not going to have to faff around and do those yourself. You can simply plug and play and start watching videos straight away, which is really, really nice. What do you think of the SkyStreamX 4? Do drop me a comment below and let me know your thoughts. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it useful. If you did, as always, please do hit that thumbs up button for me. It really does help me out. And as I did mention, my next video will be a giveaway of one of these. So if you do want to see that first and how to enter, then be sure to subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching. This is Saf on Super Saf TV, and I'll see you next time. If you want to see more regular videos like this one, then be sure to hit the subscribe button, which will be below. If you're on a mobile device, it may be somewhere else. If you want to see my previous related video, then hit the link right here. If you want to stay in touch over Facebook, Twitter and Google+, then all of the addresses will be there somewhere, as well as direct links in the description below. Okay, if you're still watching, then that means you've not done one of those things, so, you know. Yeah. Anyway, I'm just gonna go downstairs. See. Okay. There isn't really a downstairs. Anyway, so yeah.